Steve was kind of talking about how fried you were. Does this start of the season feel different than last year?
Yeah, I guess so. We just, I think everybody had good summers, and summer was so long. I think everybody was just excited to get back to playing.
Sorry.
We got a couple new guys. We started in the center. It just feels like everything's a little bit more fresher than it was last year. So the enthusiasm was there every single day, and it was always great playing in the atmosphere like that.
Kevin, the Nets kept fighting until the end tonight, but what do you think about the performance of the Warriors tonight? Are you satisfied?
I don't think we're ever satisfied. I think we had some good spurts. We're not looking to, obviously we want to play a great game, but we know that we're still learning and getting better. I liked how we kind of controlled the game up until like the fourth, and they made threes. I think the three-pointer kept them in the game and kept the crowd in the game as well. So some of them was some great contests, a couple of them were open, but I think the three-pointer got them back in the game, and then we had to play a little bit and execute down the stretch. So it's a solid out for us.
Kevin, why do you think you and Steph have been able to catch such a great rhythm early this season?
I think we're just making shots. I think we're playing faster. The game is a little faster, so we're getting out of transition a lot and just making shots. I think it's a long season. For sure, we're gonna have games where we're up and down with our shooting. Hope not, but I'm sure it's gonna be some games throughout the year, and other guys are gonna come and have to knock down shots for us. But I think we're both just coming into the game trying to focus on how hard we can play on both ends, and our offense is starting to come around.
Kevin, joy is a word that is often used around this team. What is it about, because of the Fergie video on Friday, you can have so much fun on the court. What is it about this team and you guys? You guys really seem to enjoy being with one another, and how important is it going to be to bring Boogie into that when he's back?
We enjoy playing the game. I think we got a great atmosphere every day. We wake up to go to the gym. We play a lot of music before practice starts, doing warm-ups. I think that kind of puts us at ease a little bit. It's just real loose as far as, it's not too structured as far as like off the court stuff. Then on the court, I think we play with a little bit of swagger and edge, and a little bit of anger sometimes. I think that's good for us. You see guys, you see Draymond in this mode and Clay in this mode. They don't really say much, but we know that they're ready to play. So I think we got a good mix of guys that play off different emotions. And Steph is the guy that, when he's enjoying where he's at the moment is out of his world, how good he is. So I think a lot of guys have different emotions that they play on, but the main thing is that everybody accepts everyone for who they are, and we're going to do the same with Boogie when he comes back.
This is a little random, but yesterday one of your teammates said you had the best crossover in the league.
Who said that?
Come on, Lily.
Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah, he got hit with that a couple times this summer.
He said that. What makes it so effective and such an important part of your game?
Man, just when I start hopping with the basketball, I kind of playing with a little bit more energy when I got the ball in my hands. I feel like I can just use my creativity to kind of get free and get open. And playing against guys my whole career that get up into my dribble, so I learned how to be a little bit more physical. I have it a little bit more wider in my crossover. I just speak all day about the game, but I just feel like just over my experience just allowed me to be more creative out there, and it's starting to instincts just take over after a while.
Kevin, as the season goes forward, are there any tricks to staying sharp as you get into regular season games in December? This team's obviously a championship-oriented team, but after last year, did you learn anything about ways to stay sharp in those games?
Just take care of your body. I think the preparation before the game starts is the most important thing. I think everybody here is a true pro. We got veterans that know exactly what they need from their bodies every day and what they need to put up, the work they need to put in on the court. I think that'll get us ready for when the games start to really count later in the season. I think right now we're all trying to figure out how we're going to play, different lineups, different substitution patterns. So more so than anything, it's about the individual work, and then learning the game and learning the schemes every single day. How we need to play, because in a series you might play a different lineup, we might play a different scheme. So I think we just got to be ready for anything that's thrown at us out there. And the best way to do that is to be prepared before the game starts.
Do you think the infusion of new guys helps? Like Jerebko hasn't won a championship, DeMarcus hasn't won. Do you think guys that haven't done it, will that help? staying sharp?
I mean, it's definitely good for us to kind of have that. Good for coach more so than us, players, to have that. A couple new players that you got to learn and throw into the game. I think Jonas, he made the tip in last week against Utah, and I think that was what coach wanted to see. And then you got Alfonzo McKinnie, who's playing incredible basketball. So I'm so happy for he got his opportunity. Coach throwing him in the lineup. So now as players, we got to make adjustments on how can we help those guys, and what positions do they need to be in to be successful. I think that's the great part about the game, is just figuring that stuff out like that. I think coach is doing a good job, a great job actually, of making adjustments and teaching us every single day on what we need to do.
Kelly, what do you think Alfonso's been doing to get himself more and more in the rotation?
His defense for one. I think his offensive rebounding, flying in from the wings. I think it's going to. A lot of teams are going to put him in the scout report now. So now defenses might stick on him a little bit more. Now we got a little bit more space over there. So him running to the rim is like a cut or a wide open three-pointer, because he's creating so much havoc. And he's getting more confident shooting three. We want him to be aggressive. We don't care who shoots the ball. He knows it's a good shot. And he's knocking that thing down. So hopefully it continues. And we got to support him and encourage him every minute he's on the floor, because he's one of those guys that could be in the league for a while. So just want him to take advantage of his opportunity.
Kevin, you won everything in the past 2 years, including the MVPs and the finals. How do you avoid getting too relaxed? How do you keep fighting every day to improve, if it's even possible to do better?
I just let it play. I feel like at this point, when you experience so much, just the childlike joy for the game is starting to show even more. So, just get up and go hoop, really. That's all it is for me. And when you got smart players and players that enjoy the game as much as you, it makes it easier.
You're making two.
This last one here for Kevin.
Hasn't been seen since like Shaq and on three. How much do you take pride in this era, this three-point heavy era, just kind of being able to score at every dot on the floor?
Yeah, I work on different shots every day, and whatever the defense presents to me, I try to be ready for it. In the league, they try to take away your strengths, what you like to do every single night. So if the team likes to take away my drive or my three-pointer, on my post-up, I just try to play other parts of the game to be effective. And, it's something I try to think about every time I step on the floor to work out.
Thanks, Kevin.